YouTube? My name is Zayn26 and this is a little mini episode on my Redstone section regarding the 1.3.1 update. I would have made the Redstone logic gates section sooner, however, it was delayed on account of the fact that 1.3.1 took a very long time, and I had no idea it was going to take that long. I thought it would be over and done with by mid to late June at the latest, and it's August right now, so that's a 4-month little mini hiatus. So yeah, sorry about that. I'm getting to that. It should be done either by today or maybe in a week or two at the most. So this is my section on the 1.3.1 update concerning Redstone specifically. I don't have time to do a whole episode dedicated to 1.3.1. So this is the first section. This is Tripwire. It's basically string laid out in a line. It's worth noting that the string has less pixels and it becomes darker when it's actually hooked up to this. This is an extreme example. This is the longest you can possibly take it without actually not getting a result. There are 40 blocks of string from here to over there, not including the block or the tripwire mechanism. The tripwire mechanism can go on any of the 4 horizontal faces. So if you step on it, triggers a little power supply. In the jungle temples, this is used to the advantage because it's very dark. There's lots of vines. You can't really see the dispenser out there with an arrow. Imagine a dispenser right about there with an arrow in it. Boom. Ow. So if you break this, it's worth noting that it will trigger if you break it, like just normally breaking it. Placing it won't trigger it. But if you use shears, I don't know where that sound's coming from. It's like I'm getting that little arrow sound, but it's not hooked up to anything other than these blocks. I have no idea what that is. It might be that it's just like the sound effect that goes with the shears, because it sort of does sound like the little springing effect you might expect it to go with. Might not be intended to be an arrow sound effect. So that is tripwire. Even in the middle of the day, it's hard to see. So you can also place it on top of itself, which I'm assuming is a glitch, but frankly I have no idea. It's very hard to see even if it's in the air. You can also just place it hovering in midair and it'll still hook up to the blocks. So if it's at eye level, it's even harder to see because you'll be looking at the ground and be like, what? I triggered something? So yeah. The next thing is very exciting for me personally. I've always wanted this to happen. You can now place functional switches on the bottoms of blocks. I've always wanted that to be a feature. It's very exciting for me personally. I'm not sure about everyone else, but I'm pretty excited about it. So that's that, and this one's a bit irritating for people who have very complex machinery. I would like to state that it does not affect my clock or any of my mechanisms. I did test them. It doesn't seem to have any effect on them. If you power a piston in 1.3.1 or later, it will extend after a 2-tick delay rather than a 1-tick delay. I do realize that it is probably a minor necessity to fix bugs and stuff, but it's kind of irritating. It's pretty much unnoticeable for the most part, but it does get annoying when you're designing very high precision machinery. I just thought I'd mention that. So, that is all of the Redstone related stuff that came out in 1.3.1. It's not much, so this is a little mini episode dedicated to it. So that's about it. I will see you guys in my next episode concerning the logic gates, which might be divided up into 2, because it'll take too long to cover everything in that line from there to there, a little bit beyond those towers. Alright, so I will see you guys later. And please be sure to comment, subscribe, or like. I appreciate any kind of criticism unless it's complete and utter trolling, in which case, screw you. Bye.